as long as you believe in the work and do the work.
But first of all, I don't want to be your poster child.
Solidarity is critical to getting this done. Allies are important.
Show me that I provide value to the business.
Is just one more way that some have tried to diminish, dismiss, and disavow the reality of systemic racism.
Be with us in crisis as well as celebration, but be consistent about it.
When you have a social justice issue, even if diversity isn't part of it, even if inclusion is not at stake, there's always an equity issue because justice automatically assumes an injustice, and that assumes an inequity of some sort.
You know, when we specifically call out and include social justice in our messaging, that's what's going to get, that's where the energy will be, because people won't necessarily. What's that?
For and against, because
yes,
I think most people are down for a DEI comms, but when you start saying social justice, they, I think, get scared.
Yeah, DEI comms feel safer and doable, even though if they don't do it.
You probably can't choose to not have a diversity discussion somewhere, but you can choose to not step into a social justice issue. You can choose to ignore that, even though you shouldn't, because the people internally are dealing with it. They can't ignore it, so you should. But you can't. You can choose one, but you can't choose the other. So I think that's where people and where we can provide. That's where the model helps you decide when you do choose. This is how you choose. But no matter what, when you're doing DEI comms, the rules are still the same, but that you don't have a choice about.
So is DEI comms kind of the beginning, kind of that foundation like you were talking about earlier, and then you kind of grow into and mature into social justice from a more informed place?
Yeah, I think so. Because even though I just said that not every social justice issue is a DEI issue, it is an equity issue. So if you think about it, if you learn the language of equity, which you learn when you learn the language of DEI, then you are building a foundation for the language of social justice.